Okay, so if you have been feeling a quiet whisper lately, it's almost like a pull inside that is saying to you, like, "Oh, you're meant for more," or there's just something inside you that is ready to shift. I want you to just lean into that for a moment because becoming a version of yourself that you deep down know, like you're meant to be, is not about waking up tomorrow and being a brand new person. It just starts with a very simple and powerful choice. And the choice is this, like just telling yourself, I'm willing to grow into the person that I want to become starting now. Now, you do it like not when life is calmer, not when you feel ready, not when you have everything figured out, but right now, here in the messy middle, okay? In the middle of your beautifully imperfect life. You do it now. So, this video is going to be your gentle doorway into that next chapter. So, let's start with a truth that no one really teaches us, definitely not back at school. Most of us grew up believing that, transformation happens in these big, dramatic, cinematic moments. You know, the ones it's like a life changing moment, a huge breakthrough, a before and after moment that's just going to completely flip your world. And most of the people that we admire, like the grounded, self assured, intentional individuals, did not wake up that way. They did not just overnight just get to where they are. They became that version of themselves through small, repeated choices that said, I matter, my dreams matter, my future matters. I'm willing to show up for myself, even in the tiniest ways. It was never like a single leap. It's just a series of micro decisions that align with the life that they wanted and are going to need to align with the life that you want. Okay, micro decisions. And the reason why this is such good news is because you don't have to have a perfect plan. You don't need a radical breakthrough or transformation to begin any change. You just need the willingness to take that first step, because identity always comes before the transformation. I always say like the who before the how, not after. So many people think, when I'm more confident, more disciplined, or less scared, or more organized, then I'll finally go ahead and do those things. Then I'll finally live the life I want. Then I finally will become the woman that I want to become. But it does not work in that way. Confidence doesn't create your identity. Identity creates confidence. Okay. Discipline doesn't create self-trust. Self-trust is built through those small self-honoring actions that you take. And so the real path to change starts like with choosing who you want to become. How do you want to show up? Who do you want to be in life? And then showing up each day in small ways that reflect that version of you that you want to be. It's like the future self now. Your brain and your habits and your life will slowly adjust to match. Who before how, my friend? And at first it might feel like you're pretending. It's the whole fake it till you make it. But all you're really doing is not being fake. You're just practicing. You're rehearsing the traits of your future self until they become naturally who you are. And the reason why most people never begin this is not because they don't care. It's not because they don't want their goals enough. It's because they think that change has to be dramatic. They think that they need to be or feel ready, that they need to have like the whole path figured out first. But the version of you that you want to become in life, she does not need you to leap. She needs you to partner with her starting today. So I want you to imagine that version of yourself. Like, where do you want to be in a year? With that goal that you want to get. Do you want to feel more grounded? Do you want to feel more calm? Do you want to feel more self-assured or clear or fulfilled? How do you want to change? And that version of you exists. Like, she's not imaginary. She's just a future chapter of you. It's like if you imagine your life like a book. You're in a particular chapter. There's going to be a chapter 10. And the actions that you take today are going to determine what goes in that next chapter. And all your future version of yourself is asking of you is for one thing. Like, walk with me. Don't wait for me. Do something today to make it happen. And so what is the first real step? It's not a routine. It's not a vision board. It's not fixing up your entire life. It's just always choosing one small way to show up today as the person that you want to become. Those tiny self-honoring actions, that align you with the life that you want. You do those things, not the life that you're simply tolerating. If you keep on doing what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. And so these little changes that I'm speaking about might look just really simple. Speaking to yourself kindly instead of tearing yourself down. What a massive difference that would make. Following through on one tiny promise, even if it's just 5 minutes, okay? Doing that consistently over the course of a year, it adds up. Resting without guilt because your well-being matters. Doing the things that you've been scared to start. Getting rid of the crappy stuff in your life. Like getting rid of it so that you understand that less can often mean more. Saying no when your soul actually means no. No is no. Saying yes to something that lights you up. Choosing the slightly braver option today, because these little tiny aligned choices that you make today are going to make the next aligned choices easier. It's almost like we're sowing those seeds now and we get to harvest the fruits of our labor later on down the track, but the identity shift has to happen now. And so I want to offer you a reflection. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience and wisdom and self-awareness and desire. You have a desire, and you're not trying to become someone else. This is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming who you want to be, who you were meant to be, and returning always back to you, like who you were before the fear, before the conditioning, the self-limiting beliefs, and before all these, weird expectations were laid over your desires and your dreams. This journey that you're on is not about upgrading yourself to be better. It's about becoming the truest version of you, the unfiltered, aligned, soul-led one that walks in the direction of her dreams, the one that isn't ruled by fear, the one that honors her needs, the one that chooses herself with love and pressure, zero pressure, with lots of love and compassion. And so my gentle invitation for you this week is to close your eyes just for a second and imagine the person that you want to be in the future, in a year's time, in a decade's time. Feel her energy, her calm, her clarity, her self-respect, her joy. And ask her, like if you have to, just imagine you're asking your future self, what is one small thing that you'd love for me to do today to move me closer to you, to the life that we both want? So one small thing that you'd love for me to do. And listen to that answer. You're going to feel it, okay? You're not going to think it. It's going to come to you, whether you like it or not. And then honor it, even if it only takes 3 minutes, even if no one else sees it, even if it feels tiny. Small is powerful, I promise you, when it is aligned. And if you want support as you grow into this next version of yourself, I've created a free guide with 5 powerful thought shifts that are going to help you stop overthinking and start taking aligned, soul-led action with zero pressure, zero burnout. It's a perfect companion if you want this next chapter of yours to feel very grounded and gentle and solid and true to who you are becoming. So you're going to find the link in the description. And if you feel this pull to even get deeper support, coaching courses and so forth, I'm going to invite you to join Inspiring Life Academy. The details are all in the description. Just do what feels aligned to you, my friend, okay? There's always an invitation for you to take things further and with yourself. You're doing this for you. This is all about you living the life that you dreamed and achieving your goals without sacrificing your soul or your sanity, my friend. And so you are doing this because you care, remember. Now that you're aware, I want you to choose with intention. You don't have to be perfect to do any of what I'm speaking about. You don't have to be fearless to move forward. You just have to tap into courage. And you just need to keep on honoring the person that you wish and desire to be with small, loving steps. Okay, so if something has resonated with you today, share in the comments. Who would you like to be in the future? What do you dream about? Okay, and I do hope that you do something, one small, tiny action that honors that future self today. I am standing with you as you take that next step, and I wish you the best of luck.